Okay.
All right.
So
So
the first stage of the sprouting process.
yeah. So we
Part of my raw vegan diet.
So I soaked these overnight for like 8-10 hours.
8 to 10 hours.
And so these are
Mung beans. Azuki beans.
Yeah. And these are daikon radish.
Daikon radish.
And this is a mix of broccoli and kale and purple calabri.
Purple calabri. What is purple
calabri? I don't even know how to pronounce it, but I know how to eat it. And it's
yeah. So they were soaked for 8 to 10 hours before.
Yeah,
and this is the result of the 8 to 10 hours.
Right, yeah. So yeah, I just put the seeds in the jar, poured water enough to cover it because like they expand.
Yeah.
So you have to have like, so they were down to here and it like, you have to have like twice as much water in there. So it expanded to.
But it usually has to have maybe like 3 to 4, maybe like 2 to 3 inches of water above.
It has to be about double the amount of those. Like if the seeds go like this high, then you want to have the water go that
more
high.
than double.
Yeah.
So this is basically what has been absorbed.
Yeah, it's absorbed a bunch of water over the last 10 hours.
So what do we do in the second stage? Now, is it ready for second stage?
Yeah, now I'm gonna dump this water out. I give it a swirl because then it's just knocking any like sediment or whatever that comes off them.
Yeah. That's smart.
So you just strain it, drain it.
And you can get these strainers on Amazon. I guess these were
these
on
these
Amazon.
come with this one, but they're a little special. I modified them. I'll show you what I did to them. So it's if you can get some of them to stick on the side, that's cool because then there's just more
like this
air. There's more aeration.
Oh yeah. Like roll the technique, like roll the bottle and let the beans stick to the side.
You'll see when I do the little ones, they stick to the side more, and then there's just they're not sitting in a clump. It's a damp clump. They're like they're getting. You'll see what I mean.
Yeah. Not too many raw vegans left in this world, or at least probably a lot of us are in California, right? Not too much.
I don't know that.
Other parts of the world. That's my 2 cents.
So these sprouting jars come from Now. It's like a supplement company.
Now, yeah. Now
they make them. Now Foods or whatever.
Yeah, Now I know that.
Yeah, they're the ones but they don't look like this when you buy them from them. I'll show you what they look like. The jar looks like this, but the lid does not. I modified the lid because the lid. So yeah, you can see this.
This is just like a regular jar though, with like a screw. Yeah, so you
this
roll
is
it
not
a bit.
a regular. It's the jar that they made to go with this lid that's for sprouting.
Okay.
So I mean, there's nothing special about it, but
you modified the lid.
Yeah, I'll show you. So there's this guy. This is the one that's really gonna stick. But you can see the way it's sticking on the.
Yeah, it's smart for it to stick so it dries out better.
Yeah, so it's not like in a clump of dampness.
Clump of dampness, and it doesn't get moldy.
Clump of dampness. It's not gonna get moldy, but.
No.
All right, that looks good. And then once those are in there, I'm gonna grab.
And these will soak. These beautiful ladies will soak.
I'm gonna cover them with a towel.
Why?
Because they're in the ground right now.
They're in the ground? Meaning, so what? Why no sunlight?
Because they're in the ground.
Because they're in the ground?
Yeah. Like if you're planting seeds, they're in the ground, right?
Yeah.
They don't get sunlight.
Okay.
They're in the ground. They have to grow.
They need to sprout before it gets to the sunlight. So if you put them in the sunlight now, like it doesn't.
It's like not. It's going to slow the process of them growing.
It'll damage it.
Because they can't photosynthesize. They don't have any green leafy anything yet.
They can't.
There's light is not going to help them. It's only going to hurt them. They're supposed to be in the ground right now, and they're supposed to be sprouting, like popping and then growing to the light. Like through the ground, and
take care of these babies.
Yeah, so they're in there. This guy's gonna keep track of them.
How does this guy keep track?
He's just standing guard.
He's a guard.
Look at his little sponge bed, right?
The sponge bed is a beautiful bed. Standing guard, protecting the babies.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna let these babies sprout for maybe more, like another 8 to 10 hours?
No. Once they're like that, you just rinse them twice a day now.
Twice a day. This is stage 2, rinse twice a day.
Like every 12 hours, basically. Every 12 hours, you just pour water, rinse it, dump it, and then back there.
Every 12 hours.
You only soak it for the 10 hours for the first soak. After that, you just rinse it every 12 hours.
For how long?
Like
for days?
30 seconds.
No, I mean,
how many days?
How many days do you rinse
they'll
it
start,
for 12 hours?
When it's warm like this, they grow faster. They'll start popping like, I mean, you'll probably see something tomorrow. And then they'll start growing big within like 3 days, 4 days. And then they'll be like blowing the jars up, probably like 4 days.
What are we calling this protector?
Which one?
The one that's on the sponge bed.
Well, he's a plant
fairy.
He's an insecta plant fairy, yeah.
Okay.
He has this thing on his chest that if you press the button, it lights, his heart chakra lights up, but it's out of batteries.
Oh, cute.
But
he'll protect the plants.
It's pretty fancy.
Excellent. Yay! It's really difficult to be raw vegan, but it's easy with you.